The route between Depot 1 and Village 1 works now, but it still feels empty. If this is supposed to become a real network, the road needs signs of life. I'm thinking travellers, a couple of tents, some horses, places where people would actually naturally stop on the route. Essentially, I want it to feel like villagers, couriers and merchants are starting to move through. But before I can populate the road properly, I need the materials for it. Horses for the stables, leather and dyes for details, and armour stands to make the route feel like people are actually using it. We built the stables last episode, but they need actual animals now. Once horses are here, the depot immediately feels like a transport stop. And hopefully these are horses. This is actually the first plains I've come to, so this would be lucky. Yeah. 3 horses, nice. Time to tame them. This guy's got to be getting close. Ah, yep, there we go. That's the first one. And he's pretty slow. Okay. And the second one. Get a saddle on it and see how fast. A little bit faster, but not much. And the last one, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Saddle. How? It's even slower than the first one. Okay, we made it. That was painful. The leash is constantly snapping, having to go back to get the horses. Oh, yeah, painful. Okay, in the stables. And we can't fit. Okay, now they're in. I just need to bump them into the little stalls, put some gates in, and we're ready to go. After the horses, it's time to grab some dyes, so I can colour the leather armour that I'm going to use for the armour stands. I do also need some wool, and there is a wool shop on the server, so I've just come to buy some. And also some leather. We need some heads for the armour stands as well, so it's time to kill myself a few times. And there it goes. I'm going to need a few more horses, so instead of binding more, I'll just breed some up. They will all be the same colour, but I think that's fine for now. I can find more later. And I'm dealing with pillagers again. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time today. Come on, leave me alone. That's all of the prep work done, apart from just gathering a few building materials, which I'm also going to grab some for the map wall, which I'm going to build before we populate the road. The contract board tells us what needs doing, and the map wall will show us where everything fits, where it all fits together. It's going to be smaller first, obviously as the network grows, it's going to need to get bigger. Not sure why, but it's not rendering properly. The maps, I've moved them down, but they're still rendering up. Anyway, for now, I'm only mapping what exists. Depot 1, Village 1, and the first cart path. As the network grows, this wall can grow with it. Now that the map wall's done, it's time to populate the road. I'm just going to grab these horses for the first 2 camps. Not every part of the network needs to be a big build. I think that sometimes a small camp beside the road can do more to make the world feel alive. Now that Village 1 is producing food, it makes total sense that small traders will start appearing along the road. And back at the depot, we're going to do some population here as well. In the farm, maybe someone crafting, and definitely in the central area. Now it's time for a symbolic supply run. It isn't about needing a few bits of wheat or pumpkins or melons right now, it's about proving the route works. Village 1 can start feeding Depot 1. first road finally feels like people use it. Depot 1 and Village 1 are connected, supplies can move, and the map has room to grow. Next time, we find the second settlement of Zone 1.